Hey everyone, the Pink Mac here, and today I wanted to show you guys how I organize my agenda. I know this is a little bit late being like the beginning of March. I know normally these videos should be out by like February or January really. But I kept wanting to film a what's in my agenda video, but this is the most horrible story. I actually lost my first day planner. It like happened, I guess like 2 weeks ago at this point, and I just kept looking for it everywhere and everywhere, and I have to accept the fact that it's gone. It really hurts like me in my like soul because I am not someone who ever loses anything normally. So the fact that I lost this thing that's kind of pretty important really, really upsets me. But this weekend, I finally went out and just bought myself a new one, and I actually like the new one that I have. Now, my process, I would say, for my organization for work is it's a little bit like of a two-part system that I've got going on. So I have, first I'll show you my calendar. So this is my calendar. It is a weekly, monthly calendar. And I got this at Target. It was like on sale because obviously the beginning of the year had started. So I paid like $5 for it, but I think it was only like 10 to begin with. I don't remember the brand name. Let me see if it says it in here. It says Blue Sky is the name of it. And see, this is the specifics on the front page, if you can read that. Weekly, monthly planner, January 2013 to December. Tabbed monthly calendars, weekly calendars, yearly reference, contact pages, notes. So I like this one. It is an 8.5 by 11, which is a little bit big. I normally would have a pocket size agenda, like a larger pocket size agenda, but I decided that because in my job I am constantly kind of like printing out emails with to-dos on them, I thought it would be best to have a larger notebook now that I could actually clip in kind of like printed pages out of. So as you can see, I have this really great, I don't want to open this up too much because you'll see maybe my email or whatever, but it's a giant paper clip, and actually these came from Target in the dollar bins. Can you see those? They come in a couple of different colors. So I picked up a pack of these. So this kind of holds in some to-dos in the inner pocket in the front. Now this whole front here, this kind of like aqua damask, is actually like you can drop photos in here. Like I think that was the thing. Like you can like personalize it up. I'm not really someone who like sticks stickers or pictures on my agenda. I just kind of use it for what it is. So I just am having my, important emails stuck to the front. And then inside, and this isn't the best because I've got more, you see some tabs, and it stops at March because after March I have again more to-do items listed. But let me show you these. There's more tabs on the side here that go all the way down for the rest of the year. So let me show you on the first page of the month. So obviously I just got this month because I lost my other one. So this is what it kind of looks like, how I kind of have it organized. So you can see that like I have important dates written out. There's really not much on this other side. Oh, there's one sticky. So what I have is I have reoccurring events marked by color with these Martha Stewart Avery office supplies from Staples. I have these multicolored things, and they have things like, team conference call, a birthday, items for Mike, and I just have them kind of color coded out. And because these things are like repositionable, as you can see, I've got like a pink one, a blue one, a pink one, a white one, a blue one, because I have recurring events on Tuesdays, either my team's conference call or my personal conference call with my boss. So I can just pick these up and move them to the days that the next one is. Usually they're like every other week, but sometimes they get canceled. So I can move them and take them off if I need to and move them on to the next month. So then after that, that's the monthly view, which I really like because it kind of is a good place to put like birthdays, holidays, important days where you're just kind of saying something about the whole day, not necessarily an exact appointment. So I like to put things like that on there. Then when you get into the weekly, I do have on, for starting from Monday of this week, I've got some to-dos. So I have them right now just pinned in, and I'll just take this off to show you. I have it pinned into the where the next day is. And then I've got a couple of meetings scheduled. I don't want to keep this too close because I don't want you to see any information, but I do have a couple of meetings. And then the other day I made a complete to-do list of like everything I need to have done this week. I call that like my brain dump, when I just take a piece of paper and just list everything out. So this is pretty much how I use this. So my this week in 2 pages view is really great because the 8.5 by 11 really gives you like a lot of space to write. And then I can put in exact appointments and, locations, names of contact, phone numbers in case I get lost going to a meeting, etc. And I kind of have this just pinned so that after the month view, I go directly to the day I'm looking at, which I really like to do. I'm just going to pin this back. Yeah, so that's, I just started using it for this week, so we'll see how it goes. I like the larger size. I like how much I can write, and I like that I also can just directly print emails out of my inbox and put them in here. And also, if you notice, this is aqua, kind of like an aqua teal color. Everything I have is like aqua. You'll see part 2 of my system is right here. This is part 2, another aqua kind of binder. And this is like the large personal size binder from Martha Stewart's home office collection from Staples. It's the aqua color. It also comes, I think, maybe in red, and maybe in white, and maybe in black. But this system is basically I guess it's called the Discbound notebook system, and it's Martha Stewart's version of what I guess Staples has, the Arc, where these are removable pages. So you can see when you open this up, the first thing I have here on this side is a calendar. And this is just the calendar for the month of March, of course, also in aqua, with my monogrammed up top with my initials. This was a free printable from forchicsake.com. I can put a link down in my description so you guys can check it out and get your own monthly calendars. But basically, this notebook does not have a calendar in it per se, other than one of those generic ones for the entire year. So I like having the month that we're in the front pocket. So you can see this is actually a plastic pocket protector. Then the next page shows you my name. It's like the contact information. So let me switch through to take out my I think that's it. So there now, after the contact pages, there's things like holidays. And then there's a 4-year reference. So like I said, there is some calendars in here, but I like to have a bigger one of the calendar of the month we're in. Then there's a thing for special dates where you can put in, I've got mostly people's birthdays and anniversaries in there. And then some of these standard conversions and clothing size things, they come in handy to have them as a reference. And then you come to what is the first, I'm going to try to flip this around so you can see it, the first tab. And my first tab here is notes. And then you can see that I have the rest of my sections tabbed out. So I have notes, follow-ups, expenses, voicemails, and miscellaneous. So basically, if you're wondering why I have a 2-part system, one system is my calendar. So this is like a calendar and date book, and like major to-dos in there. And then this is actually for when I go out to visit clients. I'm often taking a lot of notes, and I may not be sitting. I could be sitting, but a lot of times I'm just standing there talking. So I love this notebook because what I do is I open up to my next open page. Now my next open page is marked with these to-do lists, these really long ones that kind of stick out at the top. So you can see here, it's stuck out here. So I just flip to the next open page, and then I can start taking notes. what I love about this is that because I could just be standing and not be sitting, I have no clue what's going to happen when I go to see a client. Like if they're going to want to sit down and talk, or if they're going to be like making me follow them around and write notes down. So I can fold this in half, which I really love, and it's hard bound. It's kind of like, this is cloth, but it's pretty hard bound. So I can literally just stand and write, like take my notes as I'm going, like in one hand, which is really great. And then I can take any to-do items, like follow-up, like to-do items that like are actionable items, and put them on these lists. And you can see it, like there's like a section for the, let me flip it, like, trying to take out these things. I can just show you an example from the back. I just don't want you to like get like a close-up of some of the things I have written, because some people's personal information, etc., etc. So here's some extras. So you can see they've got like a line for the day, and then just kind of like bullets all the way down. And you can see that these things have these clip, like it's like a, almost like a weird perforated, and these pop in and out like really quickly into this notebook. So what you do is you just line this up and you push them in. And that's how you add them in. Now, I'm not going to do this because this is actually like a chunk of them. I keep extras in the back because I don't like how these bulky items kind of, they add like a little bit of bulk in an area, and I don't like that. So I keep them in the back, and I'll show you everything I keep in the back in a second. So that's my note section. And then obviously I've got, I said different tabs, like follow-ups. I put follow-ups, I basically will write things that are like kind of future events, or things that don't need to be done now, but kind of like a long-term goal for next time I see my customer, or something I just want to think about for long-term, maybe for all of my customers. Or if a customer's called me about something, but it's not something I'm able to handle right now, like they know it's something for the summer, right? Because we're in March now. So if they need something for me to provide for them this summer, I put it in that follow-up section because it's for something later. And then I just cross those out as I go, and I kind of just have like a running list in the notepad. The next section, expenses, pretty self-explanatory. If I have to pay anything out of pocket while I'm at work, I keep track of it. I just say what the expense was, how much it was, and the date. Voicemails, again, that's another pretty self-explanatory tab. If I'm checking my voicemail on the road and it's not something I can respond to immediately, I write it down and then, write what I need to do and cross out as I go, as I'm done. And then the miscellaneous tab actually just has in the back, it's all different sort of extra supplies. So the first extra supply that I have that I just actually got this weekend is this kind of sticky note pad that sticks on. And this is actually not from the Martha Stewart line, but it's from the ARC line from Staples, because they all fit the same thing, all the Discbound notebooks. They all have the same shape. So I bought this and put it in so that I could have sticky notes in case I needed to write sticky notes on the go. So behind that is another one of these page protectors where things slip in, and that's where I keep the extra to-do lists. And I also keep some of these extra color-coded items in case I want to color code them. They're there for me to actually use if I want to use them. Now, you may have also seen I took out my pen. This does have a very nice little handy pen loop right here that I love. And my pen is also Aqua, so it matches everything that I've got perfectly. And in case you wanted to know, these pens are actually from a company called Poppin, and they're the ones that do like the coordinating office supplies. So you can get like any color they have, and they have a whole section on Aqua, which I really love. And so I have the pens because I really wanted Aqua pens. But my only downside is that the Aqua Blue pens, they have blue ink in them. And I really like black ink. I'm not so OCD about it, but it is, to me it's like, ugh, I wish it was black ink, but it's not, it's blue ink. So yeah, so those are from Poppin. And a few other office supplies I wanted to show you guys. I know I just briefly showed you some stuff from Target, like that giant paper clip. But right now, Target's got an awesome amount of really fun office supplies in their dollar bins. And I think you know what I'm talking about. When you first walk into a Target, you know those bins are like $1 to $3. They've got a ton of office supplies that are like $1, and it's awesome. So they've got these jumbo paper clips, which I really think are adorable. I also bought these assorted clips, and it comes with like two little binder clips, and then these cool paper clips. One's a heart and one's like an arrow. And actually, I think there's 2 of each in there because I haven't actually opened this one up yet. They also have, because I love sticky notes, this one says J'adore on it, and it's got the little Eiffel Tower. It's just like a little, like literally like a little Post-it. These ones are adorable too. These are page flags, and this one over here has like a little telephone, and it says to call. This list in here says to do, and this one here says to buy. So these are just little, you know, these are so cute. I love these guys. Oh, and then I also got these. I'm not sure what I'm going to use these for, but these are giant, like, clips, like wooden clips. I might use these in my office somewhere to, like, clip things up, but they're really cute. One more thing, I think. Yep. Also, they have these really great notepads that kind of go along with that theme from the clips. To do, to buy, to call, to remember. And this is all on one, so you can break it down into multiple different things. I like this because I always, like, want stuff and forget that I wanted them. So I really need a list, like, that says things that I want to buy or things that I need, because I always seem to forget things I need to buy. So really quickly, I'm in my living room and the sun is like setting now. I wanted to start this video because it like was getting such good light because daylight savings time. We switched the clocks back, so but I gotta move quickly. So you saw out of the, now this next set is Martha Stewart office supplies from Staples. So you saw these multicolored little teardrop sort of markers. I love these guys. I also have the large, you may have seen this too in my binder. These are the large lined Post-its, and they're just in this great cutout shape. And then I also have it in this kind of more curved shape, if you can see that. I also got Post-its. These aren't lined, but they're that same shape as this, but just in like a square. Mini Post-its. Again, all these came in multi-packs. I just have been using them, so. And then the last thing I have are these great divider tabs. These are so cute. I love these. They've got that curve to it again. Here's a smaller size in square. This is like similar to that other size, but it's curved. And here's little itty bitty curved tabs. So things like this, I would use things like this. The bigger ones I'll probably use in my office for filing, but these little guys, I'll probably eventually be just like throwing them in my notebook, like if I have to tab off important things. I know I already have those big subdivisions with the tabs that are already there, but yeah, it's always good to have extra tabs and things like that. The other thing I wanted to say I forgot to mention about these tabbed sections is that you can see that I wrote them in myself. Apparently these are erasable and like rewritable. So if I wanted to, I could like, I don't know, somehow wipe this off and rewrite it, which I find very nice because it's kind of makes it look clean and I can change them if I need to. I wrote on them in permanent marker, but like a fine point Sharpie, but they're saying that you can remove them, so that's really awesome. So I hope that this helped you guys to see what is inside my agenda, my planner, and how I keep organized. Go check out all these cool things at Target, and a lot of these Martha Stewart items were in clearance too because I guess she has new items in her line now, so you can go there and stock up on some really super cute office supplies. So if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I can answer any more specifics for you guys. I'm kind of like an organizational like nut, so I love all this kind of office supply stuff. So as you can see, it's getting super dark. I don't know how this is going to turn out on video, but I'm going to say goodbye. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel and follow me on all those ways you can follow me. I'll pop it up on screen. And until the next video, you guys, I'll see you later. Have a great day. Bye.